Hi, I'm Linda Bratten of Linda Bratten Creations, and I'd like to introduce you to my Meandering Methods workshop. This is a workshop for the true beginner, someone who has never had any experience free motion quilting before. We want you to be successful, so I'm here to help. Now, a lot of the skills in this workshop are transferable whether you're a long armer or a domestic quilter. But we're going to consider the basics about building a quilt sandwich, getting the right presser foot for the right type of quilting you want to do on your machine. Also, what kind of threads are available and how to use them, and how to resolve some basic tension issues. All of this is covered in the workshop. We're also going to look at some of my favorite ways to grip that quilt sandwich to move it, and how to use those marking tools to your advantage so that you don't have to spend a lot of time removing them, and what pieces of equipment I can't live without. As we go through it, we're also going to do special considerations for the home machine quilter so that your body doesn't pay for your quilting experience. We're going to learn some basic shapes that I use to create my quilting designs. And these quilting elements or basic shapes are going to be used throughout the workshop. And I encourage you to go ahead and go home and create your own unique quilting designs based on these things. In the workshop, we're going to try to develop muscle memory by practicing with the sketching or workbook philosophy, and then taking our shapes to the machine so you actually get some hands-on time practicing what you learn. We're going to consider what elements work best as borders, which works best as edge-to-edge or all-over patterns for quilting, and then what works great for background fills and design elements that have that subtle effect that enhance our quilted pieces. We're also going to give some special consideration to specialty quilts, like what would we use for landscape quilting? What would be the most effective for applique quilts? These type of things that basic newbie quilters have. And then finally, we're going to focus on some floral shapes because they're really fun to add to our repertoire of designs. And then we're going to experiment a little bit with feathers and how to create them so you have the basic knowledge. And if you're not a feather person, don't worry. We can throw in some nature-inspired elements to get you through this, to make you successful in this endeavor. Once again, I'd love to have you in my Meandering Methods workshops. For a listing of when I'm teaching it next, please look at my website at www.lindabrattencreations.com. May your bobbins always be full, and I'd love to have you.